Now, I just told you that you could make a gig on Fiverr for tweeting and getting paid for it. Now I'm going to show you how to do that as I make a new gig for myself live. So I'm going to start by adding a gig and copying from my other one and making just small changes to it. So here's how I do it. I will do the same title, but I want to emphasize I have a digital marketing niche following. I will tweet your link to my 15,000 Twitter followers. And then I want to describe who they are. Who are and I want to make a nice way to do it. So I'm thinking to put it at the end because I want the bottom line up front. Tweet your link to my, and I'm going to update the number, 16,000 Twitter followers. And I want to say who they are. So who are entrepreneurs? Now that's a nice little niche thing then, because I have an exact thing I'm offering to do. So now I go into online marketing, social marketing. I go to grab an image, and I would like to use an image for Twitter. So here's the easy thing I can do. Let me just go screen capture my Twitter account, followers, so that pops up in there. Now I use Camtasia and Snagit to grab my screenshots. So here's the Twitter profile, and now I want to zoom in, zoom way in so I can get a big picture of the followers, because Fiverr requires a pretty big picture. So then I want to print screen and grab my Twitter followers here. Picture of that. And now Fiverr requires the image to be a bit bigger. So I can scale it up like that. And I can go fill in the outside just like that. And I also could zoom in on this, but I don't want it to become too pixelated. So here's what I've done. I've got a nice big image. I just save it in a quick folder. Now I go back out here. I'm going to zoom back out. Browse, and it has to be a JPEG. You'd think I would have figured that out the first time. I go back in here, save as. Oh, it already is a JPEG. I did figure it out the first time. Boom. I grab this, the newest picture I just saved out here, which is here. Now look, a nice, simple cover photo. Now I'm just going to literally copy the text from my other gig, paste it in here with the niche following of the most influential entrepreneurs in social media, verified by a clout score of 69. See for yourself. There, now it's incredibly simple. So I want Twitter, tweet, link, website, followers. And then I give myself a nice healthy time to deliver. I literally go copy my instructions for the buyer, save and continue. Look, that's the whole gig. That's it. That's the entire gig created right there. I'm not going to upload a video until I verify I'm getting traffic to it. Since I'm a level 1 seller, I get to add gig extras. I'm literally going to copy and paste the gig extras here. Copy and paste, and now I need to check the amounts. $20, 7 days. $10, And I put an extra, what, 1 day on that? And then I put $20 to deliver it in just 1 day. So that way I've got a nice integrated upsell in my gig. I go through to publish gig, and there it is. And here's what's cool. Now I can click on this to tweet. I grab this short link, and I actually want to tweet this on my other Twitter account. So I have to go to my other window, drop over here, drop onto this Twitter, drop that in there. I take the check this out part. There we go. Look at that tweet. Wow. Well, I'm glad. I follow a lot of people, so I'm glad it wasn't any worse than that on my tweet stream there. So look at this. Now I've got a nice, sweet tweet, and I've literally just promoted my gig to the people already following me on Twitter who can imagine maybe they'd like to have me tweet their message. And you can see from my recent tweets, I'm grateful that I'm getting good engagement on my tweets. When you have 16,000 followers, it's easy to get good engagement. So this strategy takes some time, but once you've got these kind of engagements and you're promoting a Fiverr gig like this, then you've got an easy way. I have an easy way now to sell tweets on my account. So I'm grateful to have this opportunity, and I will follow up with you about the actual sales I get from using this strategy. I've just got started with it because I want to use myself as a good case study to show you what I'm doing. But you don't have to believe just me on it. If you search around on Fiverr, you can find all kinds of other people that are making great money doing this exact strategy. So I know it works, and so the question is, how well can I make it work for me? I've shown you everything it takes to do it yourself, and I'd love to know how this is working for you, especially if you're getting this to work and getting it to make good money for yourself. Please share it with us in the discussion of the course. So if you go in here into the course, and I'm still designing this course, so it'll be a different URL, but just tell us in the discussion items that are right here, tell us how this strategy is working for you. So thank you so much for watching this, and I hope it's proved inspirational and helpful for you.